So let's talk about the fat burner reset, which tends to kick in around about the 36-hour mark. So often people are using fasting for weight loss, but there are some people that fast, regularly and follow all the rules, but the scales just will not budge. Often when you then push through into a 36-hour fast, this is when the magic starts to happen in terms of weight loss, and you will start to see a significant change to the scales. Why the 36-hour fast is so good for fat loss is because what this does in the body, it switches on the fat burner system, which then encourages the body to go off and search for stored glucose or old fat in the body and start to burn that, because it's panicking that it's not going to get any food. And so often you will notice a difference in your skin's appearance, such as things like cellulite, because this old fat is being burnt off and utilised. So things you can lean into a 36-hour fast for are things like resistance to weight loss, reduced blood sugar, and also reduce cholesterol. So many women seem to feel like they are weight loss resistant. For example, when we hit the menopause, quite often what we find is that, those old weight loss hacks that we used to use as our fail-safes don't work anymore. And that's because we have difficulty switching between the fat burner and the sugar burner. But what you will find if you throw in a 36-hour fast is that this situation will be resolved sooner, because the fat burner fast is really geared for the women that's tried the shorter fast to lose weight and it's been unsuccessful. So why is the 36-hour fast so good and so optimal for weight loss? Well, if you think back to when we, in our younger years, when we ate poorly, we made bad food choices, often turned to processed foods and, sugars, your body had to store that sugar somewhere. So that was stored in the liver and also stored as fat. What happens when you go into a longer fasted state of 36 hours or more, the body thinks, wait a minute, I'm not getting any food, not getting any glucose, I need to go off and find some glucose and stored fat. So it goes off into the body and in search of the fat to burn as glucose. And so often you will then get an amazing impact on weight loss, because that fat is then being utilised, it's been burnt off. You will notice a change in your shape, your physique. Often this has an amazing impact on the belly fat that we get within the menopause cycle. When you are new to fasting, wrapping your head around a 36-hour fast can be a daunting prospect. So I wouldn't advise you, straight away rushing to trying to do a 36-hour fast, because often it will result in not getting to the end goal. But to build up to a 36-hour fast is quite easy to do. You'd start off with doing your intermittent fast, and then you might head into a 24-hour fast, and then eventually you will get into a 36-hour fast. One of my top tips that I find quite easy to put into my lifestyle is to stop my eating window in the afternoon. So I have my last meal at lunch, then go a 24-hour cycle till lunchtime the next day, and then push myself further to go to breakfast the following day. And then before you know it, you've managed a 36-hour fast. A lot of the time you've been asleep, and your body then starts to reap the benefits of those longer fasts. Another amazing thing that happens when you do the 36-hour fasting is that you reduce your cholesterol. So cholesterol is stored in the liver, and it's really important for brain health. But when your liver has been dealing with high influxes of sugar, inflammatory fats, toxins, you will often see your cholesterol levels rise. When you then throw in a 36-hour fast, remember that the liver also makes ketones. It can kind of jumpstart the liver's ability to switch and detox and repair. So then that stops the overproduction of glucose, and therefore then you notice that your liver will start to work optimally and will stop to store toxins, etc. as easily, and therefore then your blood glucose, your cholesterol will go down. So actually doing a 36-hour fast once a month could be the cholesterol solution that you're looking for, and avoid you having to take modern day medication.